Hey Scorpios, welcome back. I'm here with your weekly reading for June 4th through the 11th. Your monthlies are up. If you want to check those out, I'll leave a link to your monthly in the description box. Just a reminder, this is general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because that's for someone else. Also, if you'd like to be notified of when your dailies or weeklies, monthlies, any bonuses I throw out come out, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers and welcome. All right, let's get into your reading. Same idea. I'm doing an oracle spread, a general spread, and a love spread. But I will, for the love spread, instead of doing it how I have been doing with a recent past, current energy, and the month ahead, or the week ahead, I'm going to do your energy and what's going on with you, and their energy, what's going on with them, kind of where they're at, and then some advice. All right, let's get into it. I have your oracle cards pulled. We have the Star in the reverse. We have the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Reconciliation, remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. And the end of a tough cycle approaches with a full moon in Capricorn. So I feel like you're kind of at the Star in the reverse. You're kind of been going through a rough cycle. You're kind of losing faith, losing hope. Maybe you're losing faith and hope and love in general, maybe with someone that you're, someone from your past maybe. But your oracle cards are telling you love is all around you. This whole losing faith and losing hope, I feel like it's kind of in your head here. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with though. But I just feel like you're kind of feeling a little down. Kind of, you just don't have a whole lot of hope for love in general. But I do see for the week ahead, a reconciliation may be happening, which would put like an end to this rough cycle that you're going into. You've been going through maybe this feeling down and out a little bit, because love is all around you. But I feel like it's someone from the past that really helps you. During this week, think on your feet, be quick like the fox, quick-witted. I feel like you are normally anyways. So, I feel like if it comes in, or like a spur of the moment, something comes to you, you should kind of go with it. This whole think on your feet is like quick action. Don't sit around and think about it. Don't overthink it. Don't analyze it. Like, kind of make a split-second decision about something and go with it. Trust your cunning. I don't mean cunning in a bad way, but, just kind of trust your ability to react, or not necessarily react, but to handle any kind of situation that comes up. All right, interesting. Let's see what your general reading has in it. All right, Scorpio. June 4th through the 11th. For my Scorpios, I see the the Page of Swords. It's feeling pretty determined. Wish card. King of Cups. Ace of Swords. All right, one more shuffle, and we'll pull them. See if any of those cards make an appearance. There's that King of Cups again. Could be you. All right, what is Scorpio's focus? Obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for June 4th through the 11th. Please and thank you. Focus. Three of Hearts, or Three of Swords, Three of Hearts. That's funny. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Hermit, the Page of Pentacles. So you are kind of getting a few different things with this. You may be willing... You may be open to communication, to giving communication. You may be thinking about communicating with someone. You also may be, some of you may be looking for another job. This side of the Page of Pentacles, he's, you know, he does kind of focus on money, Pentacles, business, as most of the Pentacles do. But it doesn't necessarily mean that, but he's going out in search of it, okay? He's not staying still and waiting for it to come to him and building his wealth there. You know, he's willing to go out and seek it, all right, to find it. So you may be wanting to start something new. You may be looking outside of your normal area. Some of you may be looking for a new job. Or just opening communication, you know, kind of being open to sending out communication. I'm also seeing with this, you know, this one I'd be like, he's kind of waiting on communication. He's open to communication, but, you know, he's not going to talk, you know, he's not going to be the one that talks. But this card, you know, it's almost like he's willing to be the first one to communicate. He's, you know, open to talking first, opening the communication. All right, we have the three. I don't know why I always call the Three of Swords the Three of Hearts. I mean, I know it does talk about heartbreak, but your focus is you're kind of down. You're still you're still focused on this loss, on this hurt, this heartbreak. Like you're in the thick of it. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here as Scorpio's focus for the week ahead? Please and thank you. The Emperor. You're trying to control how you feel about this, is what I'm feeling. You're trying to get your emotions in check. You're trying to maybe even plan ahead, plan for your future, but you can't quite get over the hurt. You can't keep going back to this. Well, you can't not keep going back to this. It's like you... And you might be trying to... I feel like you're just trying to control your thoughts. Trying to control not thinking about this. All right? Not being in that... that down... you know, energy. So... yeah, I feel like for the most part for this week, you're trying to like control how you feel, not control how you feel, control your thoughts, so you're not thinking back on this situation. Not in a bad way, not in a bad way. You're kind of tired of being here. Like I said, you've kind of lost faith and hope. You're kind of in a down place for this week, and I feel like you're just trying to control your thoughts, maybe focus on happier things. Your obstacle here, though, is you're working. You're working a lot. All right, let's pull a clarifier. And you may even feel like it's a complete and total waste of your time. You're not feeling very victorious at work either. Let's see. Let's pull another clarifier. Yeah, because there's still no movement. So your obstacle is like, for some of you, I feel like you're focusing on your work, okay? And you're just feeling like you're not getting anywhere at work, all right? You're trying to control your thoughts about this by actually focusing on work, focusing on something else. But it's like you're at work, you're going through the motions, but it feels like it's a waste of time. You're not really making any movement, or you're not making any progress with that. Some of you, though, it may be that you want to work on this. Maybe you want to work with this person, okay? This past hurt. Maybe you're wanting to work with that person from the past because you did have reconciliation, but you're afraid that it's going to be a complete and total waste of your time and, you know, pretty big failure, and that there's not going to be any movement forward. There's not going to be any growth from it. And I had to throw that part in there because you do have the Two of Cups here, which is a soulmate card. Look, you have the Ace of Cups right there in the background. So some of you are like kind of like burying yourself in work, and it's not really helping the situation because you're not really getting anywhere with that either. Some of you, you know, this is what you're afraid of. You're afraid that even if you did try to work on it with this person, it would just go nowhere. But your advice is you know, meet up with someone, soulmate. Let's pull a card. Let's pull a clarifier. It might be someone from the past. It might be someone new. We'll see. That's where your star is, though. That's what flew out in the upright. All right. Have faith in this situation. Have faith in this connection. So if there's someone new that's coming in, you know, just kind of going off your oracle cards that we had, you know, I'm kind of leaning towards a reconciliation with someone from the past because that's what you're focused on. But that doesn't mean that this can't be someone new, all right? But it's like either someone comes in this week and it kind of restores your faith in the situation. It gives you hope for love again, to be loved, to give love. You know, the Ace of Cups is right there in the background. So it's like a new beginning, even if it's from someone from the past, because you know, it's kind of a new beginning. But it restores your faith. It restores your hope. All right. So your advice is to go for it, because the whole working, you know, either you're worried that it won't work out. It's saying that it will, or you're focusing on work. You're not really getting anywhere because you're still too distracted by the hurt and the loss. Because I don't feel like here it's like the betrayal. I don't feel like it's a betrayal. I just feel like it's heartbreak, missing someone. I'm not feeling like it's, you know, a third-party situation or anything like that. You do have the Hermit card here as your outcome, so it could be a Virgo you're dealing with. But let's pull a clarifier. Also, we do have Cancer here. We have Aries here. Aquarius again. So the Aquarius being or the star being in the reverse, it could be that you were dealing with Aquarius and you kind of have lost faith in that situation, but your advice is to have faith in the situation. Just saying. Just telling you all the signs that are here. And this is supposed to be general. I know, but your love came all out. So the Empress here in the reverse with the Hermit. So it's like you still go inside. Like you still, like your advice is to go for it. All right, kind of try to come back together and work with this person, whoever it is, new or someone from the past. However, what I feel like you do is you go within, all right? You go within, you kind of go further into your shell, looking for clarity, you know, trying to tap into your intuition, and there's still no growth in the situation. Let's pull one more card. Why is the Empress here with the Hermit as the most likely outcome? Justice. You're just being logical. You're not, you're not letting any feelings in here. Are there any cups here? No, your cups are in your advice. So your advice is to go with your feelings on this, but your head, I feel like, is getting in your way here. You know, I feel like here you're almost trying to tell yourself, make yourself believe that you don't really feel this way about this person, that there's not really a connection here, like a soulmate connection here. And so you're just gonna stay up in your head, not really work or put any energy into growing anything with this person, even though that's your advice, Scorpio. Just saying. That's what the cards are saying. I feel like you still gotta be alone for a while, because that's what you're choosing. You're definitely making a head over heart decision here, because I don't see you letting in any emotion for this. All right, Scorpio, just a reminder, you can change anything you don't like here. Anything you don't like here. Tarot is not like taking away your willpower or your free will. You know, you're perfectly capable of changing any energies you don't like to see. Tarot is really just kind of a forewarned is forearmed. So if you don't like how things are heading, change it. All right, Scorpio. Let's hope your love reading gets better. Scorpio. If not, I'll just give us more detail on what your general was about. Scorpio, June 4th through the 11th. What is, there we go. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, the Pentacles was in your obstacles. So, you know, like I said, I feel like you're focused on work and making money. Maybe you're having problems at work, so you can't really focus on love right now. All right, let's pull a card for Scorpio's energy. Overall energy? Where is Scorpio's head at? Feeling trapped and stuck in your head. Okay, where is the person's energy at overall that Scorpio is dealing with for the week ahead? What is the person's energy that Scorpio is dealing with? Overall energy for the week ahead. Please and thank you. Well, I got two cards. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician. So overall, you're stuck in your head. You're feeling trapped. You're not in a good place, Scorpio. I hope this doesn't resonate with a lot of you, to be honest. I hope this is just a few of you. I don't like giving these kind of readings. Like, if I could, I would just give happy readings to everybody, but that wouldn't help anybody. And so while I'm saying, you know, my kind of disclaimer here, but I don't mind giving the rough readings, because I know they can be helpful in hard times, because I know life isn't rainbows and butterflies. But you're in kind of a dark place, Scorpio. For this week anyways. Hopefully it's just a setback. Person you're dealing with, you got the Magician. They want to manifest something with you, but you know, I feel like they don't feel like there's any start here. You know, they want to. I think they just don't really feel like it's going to go anywhere. They want to, but they're not, okay? Because I feel like they either know that you're going through a rough time, or they just feel like you're not interested, or you're kind of unreachable. I don't know. We'll pull some clarifiers. All right. Scorpio and the person they're dealing with for the week ahead. Please and thank you. Could be they're just waiting to manifest something too. It's like they know they could, but they're not. They're waiting, okay? Page of Wands here. That's good. Six of Wands in the reverse again. Queen of Swords in the reverse. There's the Hermit. Could be a Virgo you're dealing with again. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Two of Wands in the upright. So, again, Page of Wands, you want to, I feel like you want to start something new. There is some passion here. You definitely have some passion for the person you're dealing with. You do want to open up communication with this Page of Wands, but I feel like you're not going to because you feel like it's going to be a waste of your time. Again, that was in your obstacle. You think it's going to be a waste of your time. And so you're kind of cold. I feel like you may have cut this person off, like cut them out, maybe even cut the communication, or what communication there is, you might be short-tempered, not have a whole lot of patience. You may have a sharp tongue in general or towards this person. And this person, like I said, it could be a Virgo here. Do have a lot of fire though, so it wouldn't surprise me if you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Some air energy. Haven't seen water on the charts. I haven't seen a whole lot of water on the table, and it's still not on the table, so yeah, probably not dealing with a water sign. But this person you're dealing with, they're still just, they're just kind of doing their own thing. They're kind of hanging out by themselves. Not really starting anything new. They might not have the energy or the passion or the motivation to start anything new. And so they're just kind of waiting. They might be waiting to see what you're doing, or they may be waiting to see what options they have moving forward. But I see them just waiting for now. Not, like I said, not really willing to start anything new yet. Page of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the upright. There's the Star again. Page of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Moon in the reverse. All right. Can you guys see these? Okay, I'll move them up a little bit. So, yeah, you can still see. All right, so the Page of Swords in the reverse, I don't, like I said, I feel like you've cut off communication. But then it's like you have this, something happens, okay? Something happens. With Page of Swords here, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, something happens though, because you then have the Ace of Swords in the upright and the Star in the upright. So either you get a new perspective, or you get clarity about the situation, and you get, like, your hope is renewed. So that's good. So that's good. Like, this is a week. So this may just be for a week. Like, by the end of the week, you might be feeling just fine. I don't see them offering any love. Don't see them taking any action either towards you or to someone new. Like I said, I feel like they're waiting. But with the Moon here in the reverse, they might see the situation clearly. Like, there's no more secrets. There's nothing unknown. Could be that there was some secrets on their end, or maybe there was some secrets on your end that they didn't know or you didn't know. Either way, I don't see any more secrets anymore. Could be that this person's not really trusting their intuition anymore either. But like I said, I don't see them making any movement towards you, but I also don't see them making any movement elsewhere either. I do see them just kind of waiting. They have, you know, the Ace of Wands here in the reverse, but you're thinking, I feel like you have a new way of thinking, some new clarity, maybe some new communication. Maybe you do finally open up some new communication with this person. And if you do, I don't know that it's accepted. I don't know. It might just be that this is still in your head because you still need to get out of your head. Maybe you're finally able to free yourself of being trapped and renew yourself. Find some hope again. All right, let's pull some advice cards for ya. Let's pull some advice cards for you, Scorpio. So, a bit of a rough week, but by the end of the week, you know, you start off with the Star in the reverse, you know, and you end, you know, by the end of the week, you know, you've got your hope back. You've renewed yourself a little bit. So, definitely not bad. Not bad. A little bit of rough in the middle. Some things you're dealing with, some things you're sorting out. Maybe it's been a rough week at work because, you know, finances and careers affecting you right now. But you have hope by the end of the week. All right, what advice do you have for my Scorpios for... That is way too much. What advice do you have for my Scorpios for June 4th through the 11th? Please. What advice do you have for my Scorpios? Scorpio, June 4th through the 11th. What advice and messages do you have for my Scorpios? Please and thank you. Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, it's time to get out of your head. It's time to stop thinking about the situation and overanalyzing it. You know, just kind of rethinking it and re-looking at it, re-examining it. It's just kind of time to stop that, all right? Stop dwelling on the past. Stop thinking about the past. Yeah, let's get some more clarifiers. Two of Wands, and then that one wants to come out. King of Pentacles. Stop waiting. Okay, so it may be that you've been waiting, all right? You've been waiting. And all up in your head, and waiting some more, and all up in your head, and waiting some more. Waiting for a sign, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for something to fall in your lap. I don't know. Waiting for you not to feel like this anymore. That's possible too. The Four of Swords is the feeling a little depressed, down, sad, that type of thing. Kind of overanalyzing things, overthinking things. It's time to get in the King of Pentacles energy. And that means start thinking practical, okay? Be very practical in your thinking. Try grounding yourself. Don't rush into anything. The King of Pentacles doesn't rush into things. He's very practical, very grounded. You know, he makes wise decisions. Knight of Wands. The Chariot in the reverse still. So the Knight of Wands here. So take action. And what I feel like this is saying, I heard take inspired action. Okay? Don't just go, you know, full steam ahead, you know, run and end up running into a wall or something because you're just taking action. Just take inspired action, all right? I feel like this is that whole fox that I was talking about, you know, thinking on your feet. You know, if you kind of get an idea, go with it, but don't be rash about it either. Very fine line. So make logical decisions, be practical, and then act on them. All right? give up control for a little bit. The Chariot in the reverse here, it's like, for this one, I feel like it's more about not backward movement or even no movement at all. What I feel like it is in this one, it's you giving up the reins for a little bit and letting kind of the environment take you where you're going to go, which is not easy to do. But the whole Jesus Take the Wheel song, you know, that's what I feel, that's what I hear with this card. So I feel like there is going to be some inspired action and you just need to act on it. All right, just make sure your head is in a good place. Okay, because if you're being practical and grounded, you're going to see the signs and not be making up signs. Because you know how that goes? It's like when we think too hard about something, it's like, well, is that my, you know, higher self telling me that? Or is that my ego? You know, we kind of go back and forth. So if you can kind of ground yourself and maybe even quiet the mind and just be real practical, you know, you're going to be able to differentiate between the two. All right, one more card for Scorpio's advice. 5 of Cups in the upright. So you're, you know what, you're sad about the situation. It's okay. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to pretend like you're not. You don't have to hide from your feelings, hide from your emotions, you know. Deal with them. Face them. Acknowledge that they're there and work through them. But pretending like they're not there, you know, that's just kind of hiding from them. So acknowledge them, face them, and deal with them. All right. All right, Scorpio, that's your reading for June 4th through the 11th. I hope you found some advice or messages here that will help you through your week ahead, and I will see you next time.